Let's now have a look at the other buttons and what they do. If you just export this object and the joints, you cannot find the Metahuman skeleton in Unreal Engine because you don't have the right namings right now, because you have just spine 4, spine 5, but we know that it should be dhi dot spine 4. So all joints needs to have a naming before they names. So I'm going to press prepare to export. It will do it for us. So yes, we can clearly see that DHI head spine 04 and all of the joints have the same naming. And now you are ready to export. But first, you need to load the body mesh. So it is because, again, for the joint hierarchy, you need to have the body joints as well to export the head joint. What you need to do is load the body file to here. If you want to add a male body or if you want to add female body, you can just toggle it and Chandra and Amelia. And in that case, I want a female body, load the body. So we have this body. So if you want to change this body as well, you can change it, in fact, by using a blend shape. So I will load my body here. I will change this body to here by just adding a blend shape to it first. Let's go to the sculpting, shape editor, and in the shape editor we need to add a blend shape. I just create a blend shape here and let's select this one, right click and add selection as target. So it's now it matches, but there is a problem in here. So you have a blend shape and we will fix it by removing it. So come back here, body rig, body group, and I will delete because we don't need any load setup for this project. I just need the body itself, and also here we have the combined mesh, and you can use this as well if you don't want to use the facial rig. So it's in here, and also I will delete that as well. In here, first I will select my custom mesh and root joint, go to the rigging tab, go to rigging, bind skin, and you can also find it on here under the skinning, bind skin. And then I will select the original mesh and then select the custom mesh and skin copy skin weights. So now we can delete original mesh and put it in the grouping. So now we have a new body without blend shapes and with a correct shape and all of the data in here. By the way, if you change your joints, you should be careful about joints positions of the same joints of body and the head. So let's say in here there is a joint name called upper arm R in the body, and also there is upper arm R in the head. So if there is a difference between the positions of these joints, the rig will make problems, and I will show you that as well if there is in this rig. I think it will be because I don't know, it may be. So how we can export this correctly? First, let's export our body rig. I will choose body and then file, export selection to any paths. Let's export this as FBX file and just look at my settings if there is any difference from yours. Just check blend shapes, check skins, check deformed models, shape attributes, and the up axis is Y. And then in here I will export this as body. It exports and you may see these errors. So this is not a problem because we don't have them in Unreal Engine. So you can move on. And then in here, I'll delete all the loads. And also you can delete maybe eyelashes. In that case, I can use other XGen files. And we can just delete the eye edge cartilage, but if you want to use it, you can also make a blend shape for it and then save the DNA. But in this case, I may delete these files. I just need head, teeth, eyes, and maybe eye shells. Sometimes I use it. Yeah, so I will delete them. Also, we need to make a separate materials for that, because in Unreal Engine, if we export it like this, we can't use more than one material. We need to set up a material. So what we will do is open up our hypershade and just create Lambert materials, just 5 Lambert. So I created 5 Lambert materials, and here we can see Lambert 1, Lambert 2, Lambert 3, and these numbers are also important because when you import it to the Unreal Engine, you will see that the materials has orders. So if you just change the order and re-import again to the Unreal Engine, you need to set up the materials again and again. So if you consider this, you won't have any problems. So to see better, maybe you can change the colors of it. So I changed the color of the materials, and then let's select and assign all of that. So now you can see, maybe I can delete it. So now you can see that we have different materials for that, and we don't need any material for the body because it's a one mesh. In the next part, we will export it to Unreal Engine.